Hey y'all, what's going on? Brother Jeff here, and I'm back today to do a love reading for the sign of Aquarius. So welcome into the Aquarius Collective. All placements and cross watchers, you are welcomed as well. Today we are meeting to do your final love reading for the year 2025. So we're doing your December love reading. And just to give you a heads up, I decided to do the readings individually this go around because this will be the final reading for the year of 2025. So I wanted to really focus on Aquarius and their significant other and what's to come over the next 4 to 5 to 6 weeks, heading into the new year, heading into February, right before Valentine's Day, the next holiday, because I will be going on break here soon and I will be unavailable for readings for a few weeks, taking some time off for the holidays, birthday season, Capricorn season, etc. So I did want to do those individual readings just to give you a more in-depth and spend more time with each sign. So welcome in. To give you a little breakdown of what we're going to be doing today, we're going to start off with the Career and Finance Oracle deck, just to get an idea what's to come over the next 4 to 6 weeks when it comes to career and finance and money matters. We'll switch over to the Singles Oracle deck because I don't really do spend a lot of time on singles because those readings really don't get that much viewership. So I'm not going to leave them out here at the end of the year. We're going to pull 2 cards for the singles. And then we're going to pull the Kipper cards, the Cosmic Insights, Tarot. I'm going to get some Naked Truth and Broken Mirror if necessary. If I see some like bad communication or anything down in the tarot cards that's coming through the messages, I'll pull some Naked Truth at the end. And we'll finish off the reading with love messages and advice from tarot. We'll go back to tarot and get some advice on how you should proceed and with handling whatever comes out in the tarot cards over the next 4 to 6 weeks. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with the career and finance cards Oracle deck. So we have these cards here. I did shuffle the cards off camera, but I know you all like to see them being shuffled on camera. So I'll do a quick shuffle here for you. What do we have for the Aquarius Collective over the next 4 to 6 weeks when it comes to career and finance? Please and thank you. Career and finance for the Aquarius Collective. 1, 2, 3, 4. Transformation. Changes the natural order of things. Don't be afraid of the unknown. So we have transformation. Change is the natural order of things. Don't be afraid of the unknown. So some of you are going to be experiencing some changes over the next 4 to 6 weeks when it comes to your career and finances. This looks like it's speaking to your career. Some of you may be changing places of employment. You may be taking on a different role at your current employment if you don't plan on leaving your current job. Yeah, I can see some of you possibly starting your own business. There may be some hesitation there. Spirit's just telling you transformation is good. It changes the natural order of things. So don't be afraid. Move forward with confidence. And prayer is always essential. I tell everybody that. So pray about it to help relieve yourself of that anxiety. Bottom of the deck, we do have duality. Do not forget about the dual nature of people. Don't lose your vigilance. And I think Scorpio got that card as well. So you have transformation, duality. Duality says here, do not forget about the dual nature of people. Don't lose your vigilance. So make sure you remember who you are. Be present at all times. Over the next 4 to 6 weeks, don't share your ideas. Focus on your ideas, on your intent, and focus wholeheartedly on what you're doing. Don't be afraid of transformation. Move forward confidently. I think everything's going to be looking up for you over the next 4 to 6 weeks in the start of the new year. I like that. Who doesn't want those positive cards to start the new year? All right, let's move right along over to the Singles and Relationship Oracle deck. And we're going to pull a couple of cards just for our Singles Collective. So Aquarius Singles, all placements. This portion of the reading is for you. Nice bridges, nice. All right, what do we have for the Aquarius Singles Collective? 2, 3, 4. Pent up anger. You have unresolved feelings from your past that make you resentful towards others. I'm struggling to read today, obviously. It's been a long day, y'all. I'm tired. But no excuses, though. Pent up anger. You have unresolved feelings from your past that make you resentful towards others. So it sounds like some of you singles need to go inward, heal from your past relationships, and get rid of that pent up anger. Because it's only going to impact you in a negative way moving forward when it comes to your future relationships and hindrance in when it comes to those future relationships. Going to be a lot like a block. Holding on. Wow. Go pent up anger, holding on, go neck and neck together. It says holding on. You must release old ties in order to have a fresh start with someone new. Right. You have to heal from that. Whatever this person did to you in the past, you have those unresolved feelings from your past that make you resentful towards others. Holding on to those past hurts is basically telling you, Aquarius singles, and this can apply to some of the those of you who are in a relationship currently as well, who are dealing with someone. This can apply to you as well. It says here you must release old ties in order to have a fresh start with someone new. So you can't dwell on the past. You have to heal from the past. So keep that in mind. All right. Next up, we have the Kipper cards. So I'm going to go ahead and get the Kipper cards. And what Kipper message is going to come out for the Aquarius Collective for the next 4 to 6 weeks? Please and thank you. 2 cards, please. I don't know why I heard 1, but I'm going to take 2 because I've been taking 2 for all the other signs. So I'm going to just stick with it. Take 1 from the top and 1 from the bottom. Pathway. Bottom of the deck, we have 12 in labor. So with the career and finances cards, we did have transformation. So that could speak to that about you just working hard over the next 4 to 6 weeks. New pathways look like they're going to be open. Look at the butterflies leading down the well-lit path, going to the sunrise in the background there. I like this. I like that card, Pathway. I like Toil and Labor too because this card essentially speaks to your relationship, Aquarius. We're now moving to the portion of the reading for those of you who are currently in a relationship with someone, whether it be a marriage, a relationship, long-term, short-term, a situationship, a friends with benefits, somebody, your significant other, someone you consider to be your person at this current time. This portion of the reading moving forward is going to be for you and them. All right, so Toil and Labor, back to the Kipper cards. This card speaks to work. So some of you may need to be putting in the work so that you can move on down the pathway to a positive connection, to make your connection more positive. Or a positive pathway could lead to you a reconciliation potentially to work on this connection. We'll have to see what comes out in tarot. Just brainstorming here. I don't hear anything just yet, but this card is I don't feel or hear anything from this card pathway, but I guess I'm attracted to it. I just like what I see on the card. The pathway being lit up, the butterflies ascending towards the sunlight. That is beautiful to me. Something about that card. All right, what are the cosmic insights for the Aquarius Collective over the next 4 to 6 weeks? Please and thank you. And those of you who don't know, yes, I am a Capricorn, but I am an Aquarius moon. So I get, I'm like, wow. When I be doing the Aquarius readings a lot, I'm like, wow. Because I had to realize, oh, Jeffrey, that's why you're an Aquarius moon. So Aquarius is in my chart. So what do we have? What cosmic insights do we have for the Aquarius Collective over the next 4 to 6 weeks? 4 to 6 weeks, excuse me, all placements. Fire sign. Some of you could be dealing with the Aries, a Leo, or Sagittarius. Bottom of the deck, we have intuition. The red flags you ignore now will come back to bite later. So you could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and it's calling for you to trust your intuition over the next 4 to 6 weeks. I feel like a lot of you haven't been doing that and been ignoring a lot of the red flags. Just keep in mind, you're doing that, you're opening yourself up for, what's the word I'm looking for? Disrespect down the road. Because if you allow things now and you sweep stuff under the rug now, it's going to come back and hurt you. It's always going to come back and go against you in the future. Always does. It never fails. So next we're going to move on to the tarot portion of the reading. Okay, we have fire sign and intuition from the cosmic insights. Let's go. Tarot cards. Spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. What messages want to come through for the Aquarius collective over the next 4 to 6 weeks? Please and thank you. 7 of Pentacles. Somebody's been patiently waiting, trying to reap what you sow. So some of you have sown your seeds and then you're waiting for your harvest. Patiently waiting. Waiting on something material. Waiting on your harvest. Let's see. Ooh, temptation. Some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn. The Devil card there. Card number 3, we have the Queen of Wands. I picked up a third-party energy, Aquarius. Let me know down in the comment section. But I see somebody coming in, potential third party or some kind of addiction. Queen of Wands and the Devil. A lot of passion and action. The Devil, lustful energy. Temptation. Bottom of the deck, we do have the Knight of Cups, being shadowed by the Ace of Pentacles. So someone could be coming in and offer you a tangible new start here. Or you could have been manifesting a new start. Looks like potentially that could happen. We'll have to see what comes out in the advice or in the future position. Some of you are really guarded right now. You have your heart guarded. We'll have to wait and see. The Magician. Time for you to take control of your destiny. You have the power to do so. A lot of confusion with the 7 of Cups. Spirit's asking you to reel it in, make a decision, make a choice, choose wisely. When I get the 7 of Cups, I always say choose wisely and prioritize rest over the next 4 to 6 weeks with that 4 of Swords, 3 of Pentacles, and teamwork, collaborations. Okay, that's just under the deck. I like to go back a couple of cards, maybe about 4 to 5 cards under the deck, just to give me a gist if nothing's coming out through the tarot, the main cards, or if nothing's speaking to me from Spirit. Let's see here. I'm not hearing anything that's clear and concise with what I'm saying. I'll go and pull some extra cards, shadow cards under the deck and see what this is trying to tell me. Let's see. What am I picking up so far? Okay. All right. So what I'm getting. 5 of Pentacles at the bottom of the clarifying deck. So some of you may possibly feel left out in the cold. I feel like some of you may have ignored some red flags in the very beginning with this person you're dealing with. You're currently in the connection with Aquarius. And their actions where there have been a third-party energy. Doesn't have to be a third-party person, but I feel like there was some kind of third-party energy here. We'll have to check and see if there's a person later on. But I'm picking up strongly that you've been investing in this relationship a lot. And you've been patiently waiting for this person to come around and make you this offer. Oh, quiet Aquarius. But this person, it seems like you guys started off with more of a physical connection. But emotionally, you wanted more. It's been a lot of physical with the Devil and the Queen of Wands. And, you know, there's no gender in tarot. So this Queen of Wands could be a male, could be a female. So it looks like you guys were just in it in the very beginning. It's more of a situationship. Sneaky link is what they say nowadays. But I feel like you want more out of this connection. You want this to go to the next level. And it hasn't been going there. And you've been patiently waiting. And we have the 5 of Pentacles at the bottom deck. So you feel left out in the cold. I do have the Ace of Pentacles, which tells me you've been praying and manifesting a new beginning, a new potential with your person that you're currently dealing with. You've been praying for a new, I'm hearing something. Yeah. So you have been manifesting and trying to pray into your existence, call into existence a tangible new start to this connection. Like you want to start over, a fresh start, but it keeps leading back to the Five of Cups, the Five of Pentacles, that like that severity of being left out in the cold, constantly being done wrong by this person, got you like very remorseful and in your feelings. Do got the Six of Cups as well. You feel like home with this person for some odd reason, but their actions just keep leading to this, the Ten of Swords. Betrayal. You feel betrayed by this person. Again, some of you could be dealing with a fire sign, of Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius. Aries, Leo energy with the Queen of Wands, Aquarius. Spirit just told me next time, this was a lesson for you. Next time you won't ignore the red flags is what I'm hearing. Let's go ahead and spread these cards out and try to get some clarifiers going. I'll hold that in the frame. Working with limited space here. Oops, sorry. All right, clarify for me the Seven of Pentacles. I do feel like the Aquarius has been patiently waiting, but clarify the Seven of Pentacles. What other messages do we need to know about the Seven of Pentacles? Please and thank you. Too many. The Seven of Pentacles, please. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles. The Magician. So yeah, you've been manifesting a new start to this connection. You manifested this person. This is the person you thought you were going to spend potentially the rest of your life with for a long time, or at least be together for a long time. Spirit's asking you, we see you've been manifesting. Keep believing in the connection if that's what you really, really want. You need to speak up into this person how you truly feel, Aquarius. And if they can't meet you halfway or meet you in like somewhere in the middle, then you may be time to look at it from a different perspective and look at it and see this person for who they really are. Lustful energy. I'm not gonna say sexual deviant, but a person who's just in it for the physical. You're not the only ones who I'm hearing that they could be dealing with. Bottom of the deck, we do have the Death card. Now, you did have transformation earlier. I can't remember. Yeah, it was with the Korean finance cards, but transformation hit the table, and then you have it again in tarot. So, death and rebirth basically is saying it's time to dead end what's not working so you can walk in and allow something new to be birthed. So, you could be dealing with a Scorpio, Aquarius. But it's basically telling you, Spirit's calling on you to, yes, take control of your situation, take control of everything that's within your control with the Magician. See things from a different perspective. You have three major arcana right here, clarifying the Seven of Pentacles. The Hangman's asking you to see things from a different perspective right now while things are in stagnation. Everything happens for a reason. Everything's paused for a reason, Aquarius, because Spirit's trying to get you to see something, because you obviously have been ignoring your intuition all along, ignoring all the red flags. And it's starting to bite now. And if you continue to ignore these red flags, Spirit's telling me that maybe something you can't come back from, whether it be stuck with a person who doesn't truly value you or respect you, a marriage that 3 to 4 or 5 years that ends in divorce, that could lead to children, and then now children are being affected because you guys will be divorcing or separating, and then we have split homes, split households with children. That's not fair to the children. Or it could be worse. You could be financially impacted negatively, physically, your health, mentally, spiritually. You know, spiritual ties could weigh heavy on you too as well, Aquarius. Keep that in mind. We have the Death card here telling you it's time for you to see things for what they really are. Trust your intuition. Stop ignoring the red flags. And deaden what no longer serves you. Set this aside. I heard cover that up before I get in trouble. But I do want you to clarify for me the Devil card, please. Yeah, so remember what I said earlier, third party energy. So you ignored this from the very beginning, Aquarius, is what Spirit telling me. You knew this person. I just heard with the Seven of Pentacles and the Devil and the Three of Cups, how you get them is how you lose them. So I don't know if this person was involved with someone when you got them, Aquarius. You was once the third party, then you and this person start doing your thing, and now there is another third party. So they did it with you. When they got you, they was already with someone. Now they're with you. Now they invited someone else in. Is what I'm picking up strongly for some of you. Not all of you, but some of you. But there is a third party person here as well, playing this day with the Three of Cups. A lot of lustful energy. So this person obviously committed adultery or infidelity within your connection. Aquarius, and I apologize for that. Excuse me, lose my throat. So now you're asking them to choose me or them. And if this is not your person, Aquarius, and this is basically you, like flip the roles. If this is the cross watcher doing this to you because you messed around on your person, Aquarius, take the roles and flip them if they can be flipped. Roles can be reversed. However, don't just take one card and say, oh, that's me, but the rest of the reading doesn't. No, that's not how it works. Either all of it is or none of it at all. None of it at all. Excuse me. Struggling this evening. So the devil card tells me it's third party energy, a third party person, 3 in this relationship. You're asking your person to step forward and make a decision between you and the other person. And the bottom of the deck, we have the 4 of Pentacles being shadowed again by the 5 of Cups. So you're guarded. Your heart is really guarded. You have your heart guarded because this is really taking a toll on you. You want this person to choose. And rightfully so, because if you didn't sign up for a third party relationship, or you didn't sign up for it, like to be at polygamy, wherever they call it, then you don't have a right to be stuck around dealing with that. You don't have to, and I don't blame you. But again, I just heard intuition again. They said you ignored the signs. You ignored your intuition. I tell people all the time, men and women, don't ignore your intuition. We all have that gift of intuition. Everybody. Yes, women have stronger intuitions than men. Yes, that is true. It's been proven, scientifically proven. But men, we have intuition as well. That gut feeling. You just know something ain't right. And then a lot of men have strong discernment, but they don't act on it, don't utilize it a lot, or like use that skill, that gift from the Most High, because a lot of people see it as a weakness and what's the word, feminine characteristic, which is not true. That's a gift. You're supposed to hone in on those gifts and use them for your own benefit before you be stuck in something you can't get out of. Clarify, why did I do that? But clarify for me the Queen of Wands, please. I double shuffled the cards right just now. And I didn't even realize I was doing it, so Spirit was obviously calling for me to do it. But clarify the Queen of Wands, because this is clearly giving me third-party energy. So clear you're in this relationship. Clarify the Queen of Wands for me, please. Page of Cups. So I feel like someone's going to come through with an apology. Yeah, it's going to go well. Someone's going to come in with an apology. They're sorry, and they're going to acknowledge what they did was wrong. Queen of Cups. They're gonna express how they feel for you and towards you. They're gonna offer an apology. Look at all these cups. So their emotions are gonna be checked. They're gonna want to move forward with you for the future. Look at that. Shadowing that Queen of Cups, I have the Ace of Swords, one of my favorite aces, because Ace of Swords speaks to an honest adult conversation, and it's basically telling you, Spirit saying it's needed now. You have to, before you can move forward and do anything else, that honest adult heart-to-heart conversation is necessary. It's imperative if you want to fix this and work on this. I do think it's fixable. A lot of people like to think that infidelity, adultery is the end all, be all. I personally, of course, no one wants to be cheated on, but I personally don't think that if someone, if someone cheats on you, that's the end. I mean, everybody makes mistakes. No one's perfect. When someone wrongs you or do you some kind of injustice, try to put yourself in their shoes. And what caused them to do what they did. Not defending them, just saying, just try to see it from their perspective. Now, when it's a pattern and they continuously do it, okay, that's a different story. But, you know, people make mistakes all the time is what I'm trying to say. All right, before we run out of time here, clarify for me the Knight of Cups, please. Clarify the Knight of Cups. So somebody's coming in with an offer. Knights are all about offers, recognition. Somebody's going to come in, make an emotional offer over the next 4 to 6 weeks. Be on the lookout for that over the holiday season. Knight of Cups. Yeah, somebody's going to come in, make an offer, try to work this out. 10 of Pentacles, my second favorite 10 behind the Ace of Cups. Happy life, happy wife, happy husband, happy children, happy dogs, happy neighbors, material, both careers are going, the household's coming together, and just everybody just happy. We happy over here. Ooh, Knight of Cups, but somebody's gonna reject it. Five of Cups is back out here again because look, bottom deck, the Queen of Wands. So she's here. So shadowed by the Ace of Pentacles. So what that spirit just tells me, and you need to be on the lookout for this, Aquarius. This person is gonna come in with an apology, acknowledge you. They're gonna admit their wrongs. Yeah, I see you still closed off emotionally. But they're going to come in, make an apology, make another romantic offer. We should start over, blah, blah, blah. BS. The reason why I say BS, that's why this intuition card was here. Again, you may be dealing with a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Let's put the card aside. But you need to trust your intuition because Spirit's right here warning you. Yes, they're going to come in and paint this picture with the new offer with the Knight of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. We can make this work. We could be a great power couple. We could be this. We could be that. But look. Their actions, they're going to be saying all that, but it's still, their actions still going to have you feeling left out emotionally because of the third party. The third party is not going nowhere, y'all. So take back what I said 30 minutes ago when I said if they cheat on you, it can be fixed because everybody makes mistakes. But remember, I did say when it becomes a pattern, that's irreconcilable. I'm sorry, you can't come back from that when you're continuously doing it. Because I'm not going to be somebody's option. I'm not going to be somebody's toy where you can just pick me up, play with me, and put me down when you're done. So now I get why that toil and labor card was out there. All this hard work you put in this connection, and this person still not giving up the third party. We did get the Magician card earlier. I don't know if there's any spiritual work done to draw this person. I don't think there's no spiritual work because the Devil card is there. So there's a lot of just lust and temptation. This person you're dealing with, Aquarius, if the roles aren't you doing the infidelity and messing around with your person, if this is your person, whoever it is cheating or having a third party affair, they're not giving up. They're not going to give up the third party. Just go ahead and leave it short and sweet, point blank. No need to try to beat around the bush. Just go ahead and give it to like it is. So we're going to come back to those tarot cards and these cosmic insights in a minute. But we're going to take a break and we're going to go to the naked truth. And this is for the people who are currently in no contact with their significant others or the communication is really, really off. So what is the naked truth? What do those who are Aquarius collective, no contact? What cards want to come out for the no contact collective? Those who are currently in no contact with their person of interest, significant other. I keep looking at your pics and not to mention the video we made. Oh my God, I will never delete them. Oh, videos, excuse me, is. I hope they will rated E videos. Rated E for everyone and not what I think. I'm thinking in my head, I hate to be in the gutter, but I hope it's not the crazy videos. Don't never let nobody film you doing no crazy stuff. Because once it's out there, it's out there. You are so smart. You have me figured out. So if you're in no contact with someone, you're on their mind over the next 4 to 6 weeks, over the holiday season. They're watching your old pic. I mean, they're looking at the old pics you guys took together and watching old videos that you guys made together. And they are refusing to delete them. You may hear from them, especially if you're constantly on their mind. They say you have them figured out. So yeah, they may be trying to come in and have some words. Only time will tell, excuse me. Because I did get third party energy, we're going to pull the broken mirror and see what messages want to come through. Let's see. What is the broken mirror for the Aquarius collective over the next 4 to 6 weeks? What messages want to come through? What messages want to come through for the Aquarius collective? Pop-up, surprise visit, reaching out in person. So that may be more for those people who I said were in no contact. You're on their mind. They're going to be reaching out to you really, really soon. Yep. Unfinished business. Proposal, forgiveness, reconciliation. We saw that with the Page of Cups that was right here in this area. And we saw it with the Knight of Cups, which was the overall energy of the reading. So you do have some unfinished business with this person. Especially if you're in no contact with them or you guys were separated briefly. They're going to come back around, ask for forgiveness, and try to reconcile this connection. Some of them may even propose, because we did get the Page of Cups and the Knight of Cups. And those two cards together sometimes speak to a proposal. But we have this card. I'm going to keep reminding you every chance I get. We have this card, trust your intuition. That third party is not going anywhere, guys. I'm going to keep reminding you. Let's split the deck. Intimacy, passion, coming into union, chemistry, missing you. Yeah, they miss you. They miss the spicy time y'all had, the intimacy. One more. Push and pull, power struggles, imbalance, and stubborn. Let's see. Wow. I don't know, Aquarius. I don't think there needs to be no reconciliation because they've been dealing with this third party I'm hearing for a while. And just toward y'all relationship. No respect for your feelings. Now I don't think you should have to deal with that in the new year. What are the love messages for the Aquarius collective over the next 4 to 6 weeks? Please and thank you. Aquarius collective. Twin flame. This person is your mirror soul. This is why this connection feels so sacred to you. Now I don't know how I feel about twin flames. I don't really like that coined term now that I've done my research on it for myself. And that's just a relatively new term, just coined back in 1975, 1976, or 77. Somewhere in the late 70s, mid to late 70s. So this person, I'll read this bottom part. It says, this person is your mirror soul. This is why this connection feels so sacred to you. So you may not be able to let go because there's some kind of soul tie. Could be a soulmate. Could be a karmic. If they cheating on you and doing you the way they're doing you, they can't be a soulmate. Because if somebody really cared about you, they wouldn't continuously do stuff to hurt you. Period. We're not even going to go any further on that. Magnetic, look at that. It says, this person is your mirror soul. This is why the connection feels so sacred to you. And then following that card, we get magnetic connection. There is a very strong pull and intensity that draws you to this person. Wow, yeah. So this could be very well be a soulmate. Y'all could have past life connections. But right now in this current life, this current form, or this current connection, they just being, excuse my language, a butthole. Because the third party energy they're allowing. Take a leap of faith. Only when you're willing to step out of your comfort zone will you reap great rewards. We did have that 7 of Pentacles. I feel like it's asking you to take a leap of faith and use that Death card and that Hangman's Pisces energy. See things from a different perspective. See it for what it is. Death card, dead in this relationship. In this relationship now while you can before you get stuck. Look at that. New love. A new chapter begins whether it's with a new partner or in a current relationship. So some of you are going to be taking this person back. Some of you are going to take this person back and give them a chance. Again, reminder, trust your intuition. The red flags you ignore now will come back to hurt you or bite you later. And I feel like this reading is a red flag. I mean, not a red flag, but a message to tell you that maybe this connection has run its course. Or at least take some time with that Hangman we saw earlier. Take some time and think about it. Don't rush into accept their offer. Reiterate your thoughts. Focus on what you want to attract in this relationship, not on what you fear will happen. Okay, that was where I split the deck at. So I'm going to leave these cards there. I'm going to pull out the advice cards. Okay, these are my favorite cards, but they're hard to shuffle. I'll try to get a quick shuffle in really quickly. So, Spirit, what messages, what advice do you have for the Aquarius collective over the next 4 to 6 weeks? I'll try, guys. Horrible. Horrible reach. Got better. That was worse than the first one. Let's see. Heartbreak, third party energy. Heartbreak due to infidelity. Right now you're at a crossroads. Trying to decide what should you do. Should you stay or should I go? All in your head. Closed off emotionally. Put them back in if they come back out. But those messages want to come out for a reason. Again, that person has their actions, the things they've said, the way they've overall treated you has just destroyed you. And I feel like this heartbreak is trying to teach you a lesson that you deserve way much more. And you have to start trusting your intuition. You don't deserve that, Aquarius. I'm just trying to get a good shuffle on these advice cards. I want the most positive advice we get, the most direct advice over the next 4 to 6 weeks. These cards just want to stick in my hand today. All right, what advice do we have for the Aquarius collective over the next 4 to 6 weeks? Pre-shuffle, then we reshuffle, then we overshuffle. So we want some messages, please and thank you. There we go. Oh God. Oh God. Okay. I already knew it anyway. Somebody taking this person back against my better judgment, against my advice. I just don't. I can't make this decision for you. Somebody's resurrecting this connection. Wow. Yeah, somebody's going to be taking this person back. But this also could speak to you needing to look at Archangel Gabriel ringing that trumpet, called waking up the dead. That's in Revelation. But anyway, Book of Revelations in the Bible. But this card either speaks to somebody, reconciliation, blowing the horn, calling upon this connection, calling upon the parties and say, hey, let's give it one more shot. Or it's calling upon it's time for it to be over. Judgment. It's basically a final judgment has to happen. Either we're going to give it one more shot or we're going to be done. And I feel like the majority of you is going to be given a reconciliation. But Spirit's asking you to make the final judgment and to use your intuition. Go off of what you've already seen. This person's actions. Yeah. Wow. I love that this card came out because I was about to say something about it and now I really feel more confident saying it. The Queen of Swords is Libra energy. She who knows the truth. And once she finds out the truth with that sword, she uses that sword to make a swift, quick decision to off out of her life or cut out of her life what no longer serves her. And that's what these two cards are telling you to do over the next 4 to 6 weeks. Make a final judgment. Decide what is best for you and what does no longer serve you. Like, off with their head. Out of my life. Yeah. It's time for you to start apologizing to yourself. Not stop apologizing and forgive yourself. Yes. For allowing yourself to go through this nonsense over the past, however long this connection has been going, Aquarius. You deserve better. They're going to come in with an apology. That Page of Cups. All to apology. Wow. And this is the minor to the justice is the Queen of Swords. And for me as a reader, and there she is, just Cynthia. There she is again. Like, it's time for you to do right by you, Aquarius. Shut by the Four of Wands. It's time for your life to be stable. It's time for you to chase passionate, stable connections with 1111. Four of Wands. It's time for you to chase your dreams, your passions. The Wheel of Fortune. It's time for you to be good to you. This could have been a karmic connection. I feel like, yes, it may have felt like a quote-unquote twin flame or soulmate, but this is something I feel like is more karmic for the majority of you. My favorite card, 10 of Pentacles. I love it. Some of you, if you go back and give that person another chance, it's going to be, look, 7 of Cups. Just a whole lot of delusion and confusion. That's what I'm picking up. I did get back here under there, 10 of Pentacles. That could be possible for some of you, but it's going to require a lot of work. The Justice card is speaking to you here with the, look at this, 2 majors again, because you had a lot of majors up there. And then you have 2 more majors. You have the Judgment card, you have Justice. These 3 cards alone are telling you to, like, speak up. The Ace, that sword there is just the same sword from the Ace of Swords. Have the honest adult conversation, not only with yourself, the man or the woman in the mirror, then have it with your significant other, and say, hey, Spirit's asking you to make a final judgment. Either we're going to give it another go, or I'm done. Forget all the apologies. Work on forgiving yourself and doing right by you, doing what's right for this connection. Not only right by you, but doing right for that person. Because if you can't really trust them, why would you go back into another connection with them? Because you're going to always have to be worried about them, what they're doing. That alone could probably make them act out and go out, back out, run back out to the other person, the other third party energy. Especially if you're going to be calling me every 5 minutes. Where you at? What you doing? How I know every time you don't agree with something I say or do, you're not going to run off with that other dude or that other girl And that's going to lead to more of this. Going to be right back here in 3 months' time doing another reading, trying to figure out, okay, what's going on. You don't want that. Spirit wants you to do right by you. Justice card. Do right by you. Aquarius. So the next 4 to 6 weeks, work on you. Work on healing from this, what this person has done to you. Work on healing from this connection. It's time for you to do right by Aquarius. Okay. They want you to trust your intuition. Trust your intuition. Please and thank you. All right. Spirit. Excuse me, Spirit. Thank you, Spirits. Thank you, Spirit. We appreciate you assisting us in today's reading. We needed it, and we appreciate all the messages that came through for us. Okay. All right. So, with that being said, Aquarius, I just want to say thank you all sincerely from every fiber in my being, from sticking with me from the start of the year to now. I appreciate you all. It was amazing. It was a blessing to read for you all year long. I don't know what to say. I'm just grateful. I want to wish you all a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, a prosperous start to the new year. I hope this reading resonated with you today. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Remember, trust your intuition and do what's right by you, Aquarius. You're not a doormat. You're not a toy. You will not be played with like a toy. Spirit says you've been warned. That's what this reading was all about. You've been warned. If I could title this reading will be titled The Warning. Like, enough is enough. Or that would be my second option. Enough is enough. When are you going to stop going through these karmic cycles? It's time for you to stop with the BS and we're at this point in your life, it's time for you to put you first. Use your better judgment. All right. But I do want to thank you all for sticking out to the end of the reading. Thank you for watching me throughout the year. I want to, again, wish you all a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, prosperous start to New Year. If you don't mind liking and commenting down below, let me know if the video resonated with you. Leave your favorite color heart emoji down in the comment section. My favorite color is black, so you'll probably see me from time to time comment black heart. So you can put green, blue, or red, pink. It doesn't matter to me. I just like interacting with you guys. I hope to be back in the second week of February. So until then, Aquarius, you guys take care and enjoy the holiday season. And all of you out there traveling for work, etc., please be safe when traveling. All right. Thank you again for sticking out with me. You guys take care.